800, almost 800 seminars and campaigns in a year. 800. I mean, it is not a 800 cumulative, it is 800 almost in a year. Like 800 last year, this year we are planning almost 900, 850 to 900 campaigns. And every city, every, district, even the smaller cities, the big cities like Delhi, we have, a number of programs. And every branch we have advised, every branch that we have about 150 branches now. Every branch has to do one campaign in a month. So while NSIC is trying to disseminate whatever programs the government is implementing, whatever programs NSIC of course is implementing, but nevertheless, this country being so big, still, maybe a large number of people do not know. So your observation and suggestion is welcome, and we will surely take it up with the government for, in the 12th plan that we are finalizing, that some publicity budget also should be earmarked. That's a good point. But there is to strengthen the corporate so that we can leverage, that money with the capacity of the.
कहते हैं जी आपको कभी इतना बड़ा ये काम न्यू ईयर गिफ्ट.
Plenty of money. It is not that government gives you 300 crores, it's a cause of celebration. No. To start taking advantage of those things, that should be a cause of celebration. It is basically a beginning to, as I said, it will strengthen the capital base. It's basically equity infusion for additional market borrowings. We are basically going to have more than 2,000 crore market borrowings because of additional.
Yeah. Any more? Yes, questions?
Mr. Bhakre, my other friends sitting in front, Mr. Malhotra, Sareen Saab chale gaye? Achha. Mr. Kanojia and other friends, Mr. Rajan Kumar from SME World, and other industry friends and entrepreneurs. A very good afternoon. In fact, it is a great pleasure to be meeting you and discussing about the quality issues. While we are holding, hundreds of programs and campaigns in the country, disseminating various activities and schemes of the government and other programs which are useful for the MSME sector. But I am happy to see that some program on quality consciousness has been arranged today. And in spite of the fact that I was awfully busy, I was traveling, and yesterday only evening I returned, I wanted to attend this program because just to see that this program should be successful, first of all, and it should sensitize the people, particularly the producers, the manufacturers, whether they are SMEs or non-SMEs. Quality, is a requirement across the board, whether they are manufacturers or service providers, whether they are commercial establishments or social establishments, whether they are government or non-government. Quality requirement runs across the board. We are aware that the whole world has become a globalized market now. And consumer has become very intelligent. So the quality is gaining more and more importance in our day-to-day lives in the modern world. As I mentioned, we do lots and lots of programs. All industry associations hold many, seminars, conferences, award shows, and whatnot. But the emphasis is mainly on increasing, market share, enhancing the, need for credit support, technology related issues, but I haven't seen a solo program, a completely dedicated program, which talks of only quality and related issues, of course. So I must congratulate Quality Council of India and also you all who are sparing your time, in fact, in coming over here and seeing the importance of this particular subject. As I have also realized that while we do hundreds of things, having achieved turnover of 8,000 crore and 10,000 crore in the current year, but how much attention do we pay to the quality aspect? The first priority in the world today, because whatever may be said about the quality, the majority of the consumers in the world, what do they look at? The first thing, they look at two things mainly. Market is what? Market is a combination of two things. It's price and quality. So when quality has almost 50%, I will explain why 50%, has 50% place in the choice of the consumer, why only the price is given so much of importance? Do you realize that? I was thinking that why price has so much of prominence in the choice of the consumer rather than the quality. Because whatever may be said, majority of the population in the world is still not literate enough to understand the need for quality. So when we talk of quality consciousness or awareness, it is not only the programs which the government is running that we should create awareness and do a publicity budget. No. What we should be doing is creating awareness about the need of the quality. Because ultimately, quality is going to give you the comfort, quality is going to give you the value for money, quality is going to give you the ultimate satisfaction, which as a consumer, I as a consumer would like to derive. Not the less of price. Today you buy, say, a jacket. You buy looking at the price. It's in special, it's in sale, it is in promotion. So we go for buying. Sometimes we do not give importance to that particular aspect of quality. We compromise. Why do we compromise? Because we cannot afford. It is missing in our mind. And that is what, when we say we as literate, fall prey to this kind of a attraction. What about the majority of the people in the world? So that kind of quality consciousness and awareness, first of all, is needed. Second thing is, you are creating demand for the quality. When you are creating demand from the quality from the consumers, suppose the whole world is asking you, we are not bothered about the price. I mean, I am only presuming, it is not that they will not bother about the price, because pricing and quality has to be in a perfect ideal match, complementary, perfect ideal match. It is not complementary alone. And perfect ideal to hit the right consumer, You give cheap quality product to a rich man, he will not accept it. You give a high quality product to a poor man, he cannot afford. You give poor quality product and maybe cheap or maybe costly, but poor quality, to the today's young person, he will not accept it. SMEs, of course, is a part of the whole economic process. Is the supplier prepared? And why to talk of only manufactured goods? We are talking of only, SMEs producing quality products. I am not looking at products alone. I am looking at 75% of the entire is on services. What about quality in services? It's only 25% which is, physical products that you buy. 75% we spend on services. And services also, it is not only the services in terms of your transport or your travel or your restaurants or your hotels or your barber or your boutique. What about government services? What about the services being provided by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi? What about services being departments? What about the services being provided by all public sector undertakings? Awareness about this? Absolutely not. We are not even aware that there is a need to improve the quality of service delivery across the board, whether private sector, not to confine to the products or to the limited sector. Urge you all, consultants, you can choose a sector as an expert, as a consultant. Just choose a sector. Sectors, you can have 5 sectors, as long as your domain knowledge permits. Any improvement is concerned. We have, but there is a complete lack of sensitization. Apply also for the quality products, for the quality in service, for the quality in service delivery, the processes. And you can see how much scope exists in that. How much scope? Today you go to the road, you find a lot of garbage lying on the road. I was coming over to the conference. I have never realized that there is so much of scope, abundance. You need lakhs of consultants. There is a huge country. You need to improve quality in education, quality in, civil services, civic services, because of the, products that is coming to it. Productivity comes only when you have a quality in processes. You have a technology matching with that. You have the labor productivity. I'm sure that these issues would have been discussed. They take into account. Unless they improve our productivity, mention the combination of quality and price depending upon the need of the consumer. I'm sorry to say naming the country, but that is fact. Today you buy a cell phone, you give to your son or daughter, is SME sector, that is our mandate. I was not speaking only for NSIC. We are in fact not into quality, frankly speaking. How do we do? We have to run on self-sustainable business. While our mandate, our objective is not to maximize the profit, but at the same time, we have to work on the cost recovery principles. So I cannot say that we are purely commercial while we are discharging the promotional activities, but at the same time, we recover the cost in the service and promotion of micro, small and medium enterprise. We are taking order from the government, giving it to you. You want money, we will get it either from our sources or through the banks. So it is all purely related to, services and inputs, which you may get from us. You may get from elsewhere also. You want steel from us, well, you get the steel from us. But nobody can prevent you from buying the steel from the open market or even from the Steel Authority of India. If you are a big consumer, they will give you directly also. We give raw material on credit for 90 days and 10 to 15% cheaper than the market rate. So you find value, then only you come to us. And the point that I was making earlier, just to support that point. But ultimately, anything which has, any service which has quality inbuilt in that must command the best price. You can have the best price of any service, any product, any service delivery. Best price I'm talking. People will pay. But then, in a country like India, there are other limitations. Our large population is not that literate to understand and appreciate the quality. So it's a transition from, cost to consciousness for the quality. And it is taking off gradually. Future is of course quality. But as of today, I can say that quality still holds 50% out of the 100 to attract the customer. Thank you very much.